And it's number 39, Bluescreen Bronies, and we got a little change up in the lineup here. I'm Draco, as usual. We got the insatiable Brit who is mad at me today, Crescendo.
Incredibly mad.
We have Screwloose, who has a brand new toy, I hear. And Calligraphy, who's part of our news crew on EFN.
Heyo.
That's it? That's all you get is heyo? Really?
Yeah. Well, what the heck else am I supposed to say? I don't have an insatiable evil laugh like Screwloose does.
You're asking so much of a newcomer. God, guys.
God, you mean you can't?
I didn't even know I was gonna get thrown into this today. Gosh.
All right. Well,
it's your first time. We're cool with first. We're good with virgins. So, wait a minute.
Wait. Come on. What is this?
Oh boy.
Hey,
What is this? Pony-chan?
Hey.
Come on.
Oh.
Anyway, we got a few new releases today. Well, not today. This week, rather. One including a favorite game we're not going to talk about because we don't want someone to break out in song.
Don't you even dare! I swear to you. I swear I will find you. I will staple a duck to your head.
See, I don't think you have time to find him because where you live, Screwloose, life is kind of like a hurricane, you know?
You know, I think that gave me cancer.
Anyway, okay, so we got some new releases. One of them including a game that I kind of ripped Crescendo away from. Payday 2, nothing, a little small game there.
Yeah, she's gonna rip something away from you too.
Oh!
Yep. So, I think it's safe to say I'm going to make Draco Payday.
You gotta get your butt over here from Crumpet Land a little bit there.
Crumpet Land is best level. Okay, thanks.
Alright, Payday 2. I don't know anything about the Payday franchise. I never played it. Is it like is GTA?
Well, no, it's kind of like, imagine Left 4 Dead, but in a survival area rather than going through a level. Well, it depends on the level, but it's kind of like Left 4 Dead, except instead of zombies, there are police, and you're robbing banks, and it's incredibly fun. And Payday 2 brings to the franchise what it just improves so much in the first game, especially with the variety of missions and how they're handled now.
Okay, well, it's safe to say that Crescendo is doing a paid advertisement for Payday 2 now. Buy it now!
Buy my book!
Buy Coke, endorsed by BSB.
It's out on Steam now, so that's gonna increase sales just a little bit.
Okay, can we talk about it? Please.
You're like a dog with a bone!
You know it.
Alright, yes, in case anyone doesn't know, Ducktales is out! Yeah, it came out on Tuesday.
Woo woo!
Ducktales, woo!
I really don't play a lot of games, but Ducktales is something I know.
Oh, that moon track! Oh!
Ah, yeah.
Have you heard the updated Moon track?
Oh, it is so awesome!
Screwless, you need to change your pants, man. Like,
Yeah,
I need
you're
a
doing a
bucket.
phantasm over
I
there.
need a bucket and a towel.
Oh my.
This is getting a bit too over the top.
I didn't know Screwloose was that into ducks.
We are not referencing some horrible video that recently came out.
Buttons, Mom, it's got it going on.
Quiet, you!
Quack, quack.
No. Okay, I unfortunately only have a Mac, so I haven't been able to play it. But I gotta tell you,
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
But I will tell you, watching the videos, I'm sitting there going,
Hey, Skrillers.
what?
I'm already halfway through it.
You?
I have 2 more levels to go through and I'm done on medium. I'm going on hard next time around.
I will end both of you. End you. I will stitch your faces inside my embroidery machine if you ruin the new ending they put in there for me.
Oh my.
You mean the bit where Scrooge McDuck turns into a giant cheese-eating monstrosity? Beautiful. Beautiful ending.
And Crescendo, the decorative toaster cozy, is now available on Skrillus' site.
Yep. It's available for pre-order. Coming soon, possibly, if he decides to, the Draco tea cozies.
I want one of those.
Not happening, buddy. Not happening. Well, we saw a little bit of something that kind of like... it kind of made people fanboy out a little bit. A Metroid fan film coming out. It's seeking crowdfunding. I don't see this going on very long because Nintendo kind of shut down the last one.
Yeah, I was about to say, now let's start a counter on how long till Nintendo shuts it down.
They might be okay with, like, they might actually turn around and say, maybe we should back this, because if you look at who's running this, he's Christian Cardona. He's done Bones, Lost, 24, Captain America, Black Swan. Black Swan was amazing. This could definitely be some impressive stuff.
You know what, Kelly? I'll take that bet and I'll raise it with this. They're not only going to send the C&D letter, it's not going to say anything on it, it's just going to have Reggie's face. They will know.
Pixar didn't happen.
They will know.
I think the only way that I think a lot of these fan-made projects could possibly get 100% all the way completed is to just, you know what, put it out there and it's done. Be like, make it without any sort of advertisement, do it on the DL, and then just put it out there.
But they're already looking for funding, so it's kind of a bit too late for that.
But they need to do that. What they should do is just find a nerd fan who has gobs and gobs of money. Go for the guy who gets that $1 million thing from Saints Row. Hey, if you got $1 million, have we got the project for you?
Yeah, but that being said, this having the risk of getting C&D'd by Nintendo, somebody's probably not going to want to put a whole lot of money into this.
Okay, so Iwata is trying to say that poor sales is not the reason why we should cut down prices on Wii U games and systems. I'm like, really? I think that'd be one of the great reasons why.
Wait a minute, so they don't want to put sale prices on their Wii U because it's not selling?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I read it. Like, most people wait a couple of months for price reductions to buy the game consoles. So why would you be like, nope, we're not going to cut it? And it's like, well, then you're losing sales right there.
I mean, the big reason why Wii still sells now is the original Wii sells is because it's dirt cheap. It's like buying a GameCube.
Everyone waited.
Nintendo's doing exactly what PlayStation did last round, which is selling at a loss. Which is financially stupid. And I don't understand why they won't do it. Because, like, right now they're selling at a loss. If they sell it for cheaper and keep the games at the same price, they might be able to get more people to buy more systems and buy more games, which would increase their profit ranges.
Hey,
Bayonetta 2, man.
Okay, you can have a handful of games. A handful of games does not a console make.
I can't believe you just quoted that.
Accurate.
Yeah, you like that? I can almost feel his frown. Listener, can you feel his frown?
I'm gonna hurt you in so many ways. I am going to drive to Florida, pick up an armadillo with gloves because they have leprosy on them, and beat you with one.
Come at me, bro. Do you even Florida? I think not. You're gonna burn.
I live in Houston.
Ooh. Wait a minute, there's something coming up. Plans, plots, schemes even.
Okay, so evidently, it's hard to get a visa in America, but not for a League of Legends gamer?
What? I got a Visa MasterCard.
No, like a green card.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, they say they're coming to the States to train. Really, what kind of no.
Well, no, wait a minute. It is, video gaming has been categorized now as a professional sport. So, ergo, someone who does compete in one of these tournaments can, by association, be deemed a professional athlete. You're gonna have to put a big asterisk in there, or big quotation marks, but they are technically an athlete.
Yes, I agree with that. By standard of past rulings, yes, they count as athletes. But I think my biggest beef is with the past rulings that video games are just face palm.
Clearly, they're just going over to America so they can train in zero lag.
Well, you get the people moving to those cities that have Google Fiber, and they'll have all the. That would be like Shaun White going to his private mountain.
Google Fiber in Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City. Oh no, it's so you move on to like one of the 10 blocks that have Google Fiber, and then you have nothing else around you for miles. It's like, oh, what?
So let them go to Kansas City.
Oh, look, a tornado. I wonder how my Google Fiber will hold up.
That's how you survive a tornado. You hold on to the fiber lines.
I doubt I want to grip a glass line, is what I want to do.
Wait a minute, didn't you see the movie? You hold on to a pipe that sticks out from the ground. You belt yourself to that, and you can watch the tornado from inside. Did you see that movie?
Yeah.
I think at this point, everyone and their mother has seen Twister.
Moving on!
Yeah, moving on. Evidently, people have been transforming their routers into a StreetPass relay, which is kind of amazing, and kind of like, wow, why would you do that?
This boggled my mind.
Could you explain me what the StreetPass is?
Basically, what StreetPass is you have your game up, and it's basically like a drop-in, drop-out multiplayer function thing almost. Some games have the functionality to do that. Some games are just like, oh, I'm going to put a note on somebody's door or something like that. It's nothing major. It's kind of a social aspect thing more than anything. I've never really done it.
You can play like little mini games with it as well. It's a little entertaining thing. My girlfriend actually does it a lot. So
here's another series I don't know why isn't dead yet. King of Fighters 13. Coming to Steam, because that's what all the good fighting games do behind Skullgirls. Ooh, yeah, I went there. Because Skullgirls is better. Skullgirls is better. Oh, what?
Of course Skullgirls is better. It's made by people who actually care.
It's also got people in it that are friends of the show, so I'm not, not biased or anything.
No.
The bias.
They're not totally working with Main 6. Jay, call me.
Come on, I have an awesome character. Screw loose. Just throwing it out there.
We'll pass that on to Lauren Faust. But anyway, King of Fighters, it's an old arcade game.
Oh, hell. Might be as old as I... Oof, wow.
Yeah, it's old. It's old.
It's older than a lot of people that are listening to this program.
So are a lot of the games we're talking about, like DuckTales.
Quiet, you. Don't you be messing with my childhood.
Classic games, man. Classic games are where it's at.
Yeah, you know what else is classic? The fact that Microsoft can't ever decide on what they want to do now that Evil Camera is not mandatory.
Staying alive?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually really happy to see this. I'm not sure if it's them listening to customers or them fretting that they'll lose sales over it, but either way, this is a good thing. We don't have to talk in hushed tones and hide people behind the couch so it doesn't detect
Or have
them.
a bag of Doritos and a bottle of Mountain Dew present at all times.
Oh! And it doesn't recognize female gamers. It's like, wait a minute, you don't have enough weight on you.
So I won't be recognized?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
See? Yeah. It would have been like, no, you don't have enough cred. Go get yourself... It's a smart move on their part because, you know what? It really didn't... The always on, there isn't a single peripheral in my entire house that I can't just unplug and still work. That would be like me having to have my VCR working with so that I can watch TV.
And it blinking 12 all the time. 12.
Yeah,
12.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could just unplug my PC right now.
Yes, it is 100%. Oh shoot, we might lose some sales. They have just backtracked
Their
way
stock
fast.
tanked. It tanked.
They might pull a muscle with the amount of backtracking they've done.
The best tweet I saw after E3 was Microsoft. The only way that this could get any more undesirable is if the console was packed in a box of spiders.
I saw a better one than that. I can't remember who said about it. It was someone from Rev3, I think. The only way they could convince me to not buy this more is if it came with a free copy of a Justin Bieber CD.
Oh, that's just mean. That's
just accurate.
Yeah. Every Xbox One comes prepackaged with a Justin Bieber CD. Nope.
That's a bigger nope than a spider with a flamethrower.
Spiders can't operate flamethrowers.
Free Soul Sacrifice DLC adds 8 quests and 2 bosses. Holy crap. I mean, like, 8 quests, that's not too much, but 2 bosses, a little bit more. And it's free? Okay, you just piqued my interest. What's up?
Free? Wait a minute. You see, you're talking to somebody who has no shame walking onto any college campus and just starts scarfing all the free food. I love free. Tell me more about this free.
Well, on the PlayStation Store, if you download this DLC for Soul Sacrifice, you will get 8 new quests and 2 bosses in the game for free. The 2 new bosses are XIII and Beelzebub.
Interesting.
That devil!
Looks like a giant fly to me, with 6 arms and trying to dress dapper.
That's a nope.
Yep, that's a nope. Big old nope. Nopey nope, 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 nope.
Nope, 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 nope.
Well, if anybody loved Pilot Wings back in the day, Super Smash Bros. Will have your fix.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Nintendo, for actually doing something I wanted you to do.
Yeah, but we still don't get a single player mode, so it's kind of moot point.
Yep, no single player mode, no cutscenes, and nope. I mean, come on, guys. Nintendo, you used to know what to do. Now you're like, you're thinking like Apple right now. Come on.
No, see, they are turning into the geriatric person. Like, what do they want now? Why do they want that? Oh, let's give them classic.
I'm surprised we aren't getting Game & Watch 13 right now.
Wasn't he a character in Smash Brothers Melee?
Yeah, he was, but I also played the Game & Watch, the little handhelds.
I was trying to make a joke, Draco.
You're not funny!
It seems to have flown over your head.
Yeah, a lot of things do that.
Hey, I was under a table, Skipsy said it was legit.
Yo, I do not want to know whatever happens under Skipsy's table.
You don't want to
Nope.
know. Like, at all.
What happens under the table stays under the table.
Yep. Yep, with a lot of notes.
Alright, people. I know people were talking about this one, and I asked for advice on who to bring on the show. Not really advice. I asked for people to give me ideas of who to bring on the show. And this one was actually mentioned a couple times. Papers, Please, which is now out on Steam.
The only reference I have to Papers, Please is a very awesome quote from Indiana Jones. Papers, please.
Yeah, I don't know what this one's about yet. I'm going to have to take a look at it.
I actually know somewhat about it. I haven't actually played the game myself, sadly, but essentially you play as a kind of a border agent, and you have to discover little things about the people, and you have to accept or deny them entry into the country, and you basically have to find discrepancies in people's reasons for their entering the country. It's kind of like a little investigation-y kind of game, and it looks somewhat fun. I can't speak from first-hand experience, however.
What? Wait a minute. Does Kibby have a cameo in this?
I don't know why.
Kibby, please?
Oh, Kibbles! Okay, on 3, guys, on 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Kibbles, please.
Love you, Kibby!
Another game that came out recently on Steam, Spelunky!
Now here's one I can actually speak from first-hand experience with, because this is a game that interests me, especially with its description being an adventure platforming roguelike, and I'm instantly drawn to things that say they're a roguelike. And yeah, it lives up to its name. It's actually incredibly fun. The only downside, at least so far as I can see, is that you don't have a mode where you can like just explore to your heart's content. Yeah, there's a soft time limit in each level, basically.
It has the feel of Paper Mario.
Yeah, actually, I was just thinking that.
The looks definitely, but in terms of gameplay, it's nothing like it.
So what is it like? Pitfall with Paper Mario?
It's kind of like
If they had a baby, yeah, I think it looks like that.
I don't know how to describe it because I can't fathom for the life of me a game that is like it right now. After the show, I'll probably be like, it's like X game, and then yeah.
That'll be too late then. Jeez. There's a new game called Guacamelee.
Oh, I love that name.
Guacamelee Gold Edition.
That is brilliant.
Guacamelee. I feel like available on Steam now is the motif of this episode.
That better come with its own taco.
New releases, and you know what? Don't make me go to a Del Taco with a saxophone. I will play Careless Whisper.
Aw, snap. I just can't get past the fact that it's called Guacamelee. I love that.
Guacamelee!
So what are they trying to say? It's messy like guacamole, or it stinks like guacamole?
Maybe they play in a big, like mud wrestling. Maybe they play in a big vat of guacamole.
I'm not too sure I want to see that mud wrestling.
Ew.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Well, afterwards you can have ringside chips and dip.
No. No. I was hungry at one point, not anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I could eat guacamole after that.
Mmm. Green baby poo!
That pretty much brings up the end of our show here today. We have a little bit more to talk about as weeks go on. There's a lot more new releases coming out. And hey, guess what? On the 27th, I think it is? Yeah, it's the 27th. Final Fantasy XIV actually hits release. So whoever wants to join me,
So there's something that's coming out a little before then that might bug you, and yeah. Next week, I believe is Tuesday for you US folks, and it is the Friday for us in the UK, the 20th and 23rd respectively, is Saints Row 4's release.
Ooh.
yeah, no one cares about that.
Oh.
Well then.
Wow. Wow.
I'm kidding. Saints 4,
Girl,
yeah.
I don't need your sass.
I'm going to the moon.
But you can't screw loose because you're on a Mac.
Oh.
Now, if Draco will let me, I'm off to rob a bank.
You're off to rob a bank? Alright, guys, well, I'm going to tell them all the awesome stuff we got planned. We've got someone, I'm not going to reveal who yet, working on a theme for Bluescreen Bronies, so we can actually not use this one that's kind of sort of copyrighted. 2, we picked up 3 editors.
We just found them on the street. They were like, we'll edit for food, and we gave them an apple. They were fine with that.
Apple? I gave them Jack in the Box. What are you talking about?
I don't know what Jack in the Box is other than a child's toy. I'm from UK.
It's awesome food, that's what it is.
It's better than McDonald's.
Much better.
That doesn't say much.
Okay, so we picked up Alex, we picked up PokeLink for audio.
Another awesome person.
And we picked up Marcus, which, if you haven't seen what he does, you need to be a buck. So, we got 3 editors. We could use some more reviewers, but until then, we got some game reviews coming out, mostly Ducktales.
Yes.
The Last Remnant, which I have promised for a long time. Dust and Elysian Tale will happen. And we have a few interviews that are in the works, so stay tuned. Once again, I'm Draco.
I'm Screwy.
I'm Crescendo.
I'm calligraphy. Noob.
Oh, come on, Callie. Take off the noob You've been here for 30 minutes. Take off the noob sticker.
I'm still
This
a
isn't
noob.
League of Legends. We don't care about your ELO
Don't
rating.
Get me started on noobs in League of Legends.
I want you to channel your inner Iron Will and just be like Guacamelee.
Oh yeah.
When some pony tries to block, show them that you're wrong!
Somebody ruined that for me with the visuals of wrestling and guacamole.
Gee, I wonder who that could be.
Gee, I don't know.
Anyway, folks, we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Only on Everfree Network.